All right.
Ready?
So why don't we start off by an easy one? Your name, your title, the company with, and what you do.
And you look at each other, not to me.
And look at me.
Yeah, you just.
Okay. So my name is Kenichi Murata from Toyota Motor Corporation. My job in Toyota is the project manager, project general manager of connected vehicle strategy, and also the ACC president and chair of the board of directors.
Okay. You want to say that again? Just a little bit slower, because there's some background noise.
Okay.
All right. So name, title, company.
My name is Kenichi Murata from Toyota Motor Corporation. I'm positioned in Toyota as the project general manager of connected vehicle strategy. And also I'm in charge of the president and the chairman of the board of directors of ACC.
Awesome. That was great. Okay, so why don't you talk a little bit about what you do in Toyota as the project manager and the connected vehicle piece?
Toyota is very serious about leveraging connectivity in a vehicle for past couple of years, and we decided to put the modem in each vehicle in the world. But how to leverage the data acquired from vehicle is really questionable in terms of the cost of operating that kind of things and how we can easily generate value from that. So those kind of things is very, very challenging point in the auto industry. And Toyota is very seriously working on that, but without any help from outside companies, it cannot be established. So that we have starting to collaborate together with many companies like the telecom industry, the IT industries, and equipment vendors. So that's a strategy of Toyota for the connected vehicles right now.
So were you able to get that with the thing that there was some noise downstairs? Were you able to hear that okay?
Downstairs I didn't hear.
Okay, good. Okay, I heard
The
it. Okay.
background, but not.
Okay, good. So Toyota is really interested, you said, in the data collected in vehicles and stuff like that. And then as the project manager in connectivity, you're working on ways to look at how to leverage that data? Is that what Toyota's trying to do? Or what would you say you're just looking to different ways to leverage that data and how to use that in the connected vehicle infrastructure? Yes or no?
Toyota is looking for the way to leverage the data to create a value from the data from acquired from each vehicle. There are so many variety of possibility for the future. One is to leverage the data to make sure that the vehicle is healthy enough so that we can guarantee the health condition of each vehicle. The other one is to create new functionalities of the vehicle itself, like leveraging the data to make a decision for the automated driving or ADAS capabilities or such kind. The fresh data is very, very helpful to make the functionality enhanced in the vehicle. But also at the same time, the vehicle can talk each other through the cloud with the data so that we can make much more safer condition on the road and much more created value from that, like how to operate the fleet management or such kind of things.
Awesome. That was great. So it's good information. It's interesting information. So based on that, and you being the chairman of the AACC, can you talk a little bit about how you've talked about this before, and I've heard you talk about it before, but why you felt it was important to develop the AACC and how the formation of the AACC?
Leveraging data looks simple, but it's not really simple because data must be delivered to the prepared locations to be computed. And the result of the computation of analytics must be distributed to the many variety of the vehicles surrounding in that area. So that takes a lot of challenge in terms of the communications and data analytics and the data management. And that's not so simple. And if we just leverage existing technologies, we cannot achieve that. So that innovation would be necessary. That's the reason why we asked many variety of layer of companies and industries to jointly create the kind of future. So that was the initiation of establishing the ACC.
Okay, so do you think we need to go back and just have him say he joined the reason we? So I'm just going to have you say one sentence, and I'm just going to have you say the reason we formed the ACC. Can you just say that?
The reason of forming the ACC is very, very, very challenging schemes in many industries, because without having the collaboration in the many different industries, we cannot get a good feature. And auto industry, telecom industry, IT industry, data management industry, or whatever, they have to collaborate together to create a new feature.
Perfect. As a board member and the chairman of AECC, and also as your role as a project manager for connectivity in Toyota, what excites you the most about the industry, and what excites you most about the industry? And when you answer the question, you might want to just say something like, I'm really excited about this industry because I see it. Just kind of reframe the question when you make your answer, if that makes sense.
In the past, or maybe at present, the auto industry is very conservative, so that they do not want to disclose what is they thinking about for the future. But without having disclosing our future, we cannot get help from other industry people. So that's the reason why we started to make some disclosure of our future the use cases, so that many people can participate to discuss how to achieve that in the future. That is innovation. That is open innovation. That is necessary.
Okay. The AACC recently released a technical report, right? Can you talk a little bit about the importance of this technical report and it helping AEC achieve its mission?
We published the technical report, and that includes many, many challenging technologies for the future in many areas and many layers of the technologies. But if we can make it happen in the near future, then we can go upstairs to the next level of thinking about the use cases and the services. Then we can create more requirement of the technologies. And then we can go upstairs to the next level. So that kind of a step-by-step acceleration would be necessary, so that this version of technical report is the first step. You have to get up one stair. That is just one challenging point, but continuously discussing that kind of things is really, really important. So this is just one step, but great one step for the future.
Great. What would you say the benefit of joining AACC is?
As described in the past, the participate in this kind of open collaboration about talking about the requirement behind use cases and the technologies to realize it. That kind of matching is very, very important to realize that kind of future, but also at the same time, participating in that kind of environment would create much more new value between those kind of synergy between in the different industries. And this is the right place to discuss that kind of different aspects of the industry's communications point of view. That's very, very interesting. And I think as of today, ACC is the right place to discuss for the future from many different industries. That's I think that it's a good thing.
Yeah, perfect. You're kind of the chairman of the board. You've been part of this organization from the very beginning. You're kind of actually the think tank behind getting this organization together. And kind of as the chairman and, I don't know, say the father of the AECC, what are you most proud about this organization and its members?
We started ACC, as you can tell, the name of ACC means Automotive Edge Computing Consortium. But the technology to realize that kind of a future of auto industry can be leveraged for the other industry as well. We initially thought that ACC, the A, should not be attached in the head of our name of the consortium, but we initially focused on the automotive use cases, so that we added A. But that kind of technology can be applied for the future in many different industries, so that could lead the world innovations, leveraging the big data and huge data. So that would be very exciting for the future, and ACC is a great one step toward the future.
Perfect.
I had some background noise with the capsule.
Oh, so you want to do that, everyone?
I hear it. Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to, can you do that again?
Yes.
Maybe it's hard to repeat the same answer, but
Very important.
It was a very good answer. It was a great answer, too. So you talked a little bit about, I had asked you as the chairman of the board and someone who has kind of brought this organization together, what are you most proud of? What are you most proud of the organization and its mission statement? I think that was my question. And you talked a little bit about why AACC was formed. You didn't want to add the A in the beginning, but it was a great answer. So let's see if we can do it again.
I can add one more thing.
Okay.
If you see the technical report and our white paper, you can tell that we are discussing in the very technical detail among those participating companies. It's quite unique and it's very exciting. So dislike the other organization, I don't want to criticize any others, but ACC is pretty much focusing on the technical detail among the industry partners. So that's a unique portions, and that's create great strengths in the industry. This is not academic conference type of things, but everybody participating in this meeting are talking about technology itself all the time. This is a unique point and strength point, I think.
Great.